Okie dokie. Now let me get this up. Hello, my loves. I should have probably shut the door, but since Peter's not there, I did not. Hi. Just have to get this up so I can see comments. I am going to be packing up my Skullies. And so, in order to do that, I figured I would give y'all a tour while I was packing so you guys could see a little bit of an updated hello. So hello, hello, hello. Let me see who we have in here. Live chat. Okay. Courtney, hi, sweetheart. And hi, yes. Amanda, hi, honey. Leland, Bob's here, hi. Donna, hello. You've been waiting to see these, Courtney. I'll tell you what, I can't remember when my first Scully was. But it's been a while. I'm trying to remember if I was doing YouTube videos. I think I started getting doing YouTube videos before I started Scullies, I think, but I'm not certain. So I have a few. Hi, Witchy-woo, I'm so glad you made it. Hello, you mean you haven't packed them already? Thank you, Stephen, for that moral support. No, I have not. And I really need to because I'm moving Thursday. Does my house look like it's back? Not really, does it? So here's what happened, guys. I ran into this moral conundrum that I have, that I got into a mental thing thinking, because we're only moving like 3 miles away. So I'm like, we'll just move our stuff over. And, I don't know, for some reason, I didn't think I'm still going to have to pack all my shit. I just thought I'm just going to keep bringing carloads of stuff over. Well, now, I have no days off. I taught a Reiki class yesterday and today. And so I have no days off because I took off Thursday and Friday to move. And I'm going to have to work and then come home and pack all night for the next 4 or 5 nights in a row to be ready to move. So here we are. So I figured, yes, I would, show you guys as I'm packing up. Procrastination, right? Exactly. All right. So of course, suddenly now the camera is on. I have my bills. Yay. My bills won. Woo. You. My bills won. But now I'm taking the sweatshirt off because I'm going to sweat to death. Hi, Ben. I don't know what it was. I thought I would just, keep packing up carloads, and eventually I have my Agra shirt on, which you're not gonna be able to see. Yeah, so I just thought, well, I'll just keep bringing carloads over. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I had my Bill sweatshirt on. I had to while I was supporting my team, but holy cow, I'm gonna die. So yeah. So here we are in front of the Skullies, needing to pack. So here we go. I'm going to try to get them all into these 2 things, and I'm going to optimistically say that's going to work, just putting them into these 2 things. We'll see. Yes, I know. I hope the Skullies will like the new house. I'm sure they will. I'm really excited about it. In your defense, they don't like being packed. Exactly. They definitely, usually the Skullies is one of the last things I pack. But because I can bring them right over tomorrow and kind of set them back up so that they don't feel, damn it, I'm going to stop. This is much, much better, but I still have a couple areas that I Just have to stop picking it. But it's way better than it was. This is from the game because, of course, Buffalo has to like give me a heart attack at the end. Okay, here we go. Those are going to be some heavy bins. It's not that bad. So what's the purpose of your Skullies? Okay, my Skullies, this is my council. Each Skullie holds a different entity. Just don't scratch. I know, I'm trying, Mom. Each Skullie holds a different entity, so each holds different information. You can meditate with each Skullie and get different information. Many of them hold ancient information, especially those that have sat with the ancients. Now, when we talk about sitting with the ancient skulls, there's supposedly in existence 13 ancient skulls that were forged out of clear quartz. So far, everything that they've found, I'm trying to remember, they found 8, 9, something like that at this point. And so they believe that each one of them held specific information that entities that were here before us wanted us to know. So they left them in clear quartz because clear quartz can be imprinted with information. And that's true. They use them in computers. They are very good at holding and processing energy. And so that information then can be passed down to other people. So when you have a Skullie that has sat with an ancient, you have the opportunity to unlock some of that information. And what I have found is that, yes, I only have probably, I bet you at this point, because of the shop, I bet you half of them have actually themselves sat with an ancient. But they all then share the information back and forth. And what happens is certain skulls are meant to unlock certain information. So even though, where's my Paulo? Paulo is the Skullie that I have that have sat with the most ancients. He himself has sat with 3 out of the 4 ancients that my skulls have all sat with. Even though he himself has sat with 3 of the ancient skulls, he may pass information to Lucy, who must be right next to him. Yep. To Lucy, that then can be passed from me or passed to me. But he may not be able to pass all the information that she can pass. So it depends on what entity you have in there, what information they are able to release and unlock for you. So there's you always have the potential of unlocking information that you would not have known otherwise, for sure. Sorry, Paulo. I'm going to try to start at the bottom, guys, because my older skulls and those that are more the head of my council are usually at the top. So, yes, absolutely. Hi, Earthy. How are you, honey? How did you find them? Oh, yes, I consider it to be the universe telling me what I need to pass on the information that I know I need to pass on to you all, right? It's part of my journey that I kind of learned about Skullies and then have been teaching about Skullies. I have a few skulls that I still don't have a name for. Any tips? I will tell you, I have a few skulls that have not given me their names yet. I will tell you, I try to tell most people when they ask, try to meditate with them on your belly button. I know that sounds weird. That is the best tip I got, though. The most connection that I have with the Skullies that I've connected with the most is usually because I've meditated with them on my belly button. There is something inherently close and deep about the information and how it's getting passed because that is the center of our birth. That was connection with our mother, therefore connection with the universe. So your Skullies can pass info to each other? Yes, absolutely. For sure, they pass info to each other. Absolutely. That's why now, it used to be before COVID hit, if you guys look back on my Instagram or on the Facebook group, you can see I used to bring a weekly council of it's used to a long time ago. It started out as 2 Skullies per week that I would bring 2 a week with me wherever I went. They went with me in my weekly bag. So I have a weekly bag of, tumbled stones and stuff that I bring with me. And I used to bring 2 with me, and then it kind of grew to 3, and then it grew to 4 somehow. And it used to be 4 a week, 4 different ones would come with me. When COVID hit and I switched jobs, my Skullies decided collectively that they needed a break for 2020. They needed a break, and they did not want to be interacting with everyone else out there. And so I believe from what I have garnered, I believe I will be starting back up again in 2021 with bringing a council with me. I think they just needed a break this year, that there was other things going on in the universe, in the world, that they were not supposed to be a part of. So, yes. And so, yep, someone did complain about my Skullies at work, and I had to leave them. I was a mammotech, and I used to leave them right on my machine. I would get questions about them, and if people asked, I would explain to them what they were, and most people were wonderful with that. They didn't want to wear masks. That could be. Most people were wonderful about that, and if they asked me a question about them, I would tell them about the Skullies and what they represented and stuff, and usually that was great. The person who complained did not bother to ask me anything about it, just like called and complained to my boss, I guess. So, and my boss kind of thought it was ridiculous too. When she called me, she was like, I know this is stupid, but you have to leave it in your break room. So I think that was part of it that kind of annoyed him. My Toothless seems to have included herself as one of my Skullies. I can totally see that, Amanda. I have now my Toothless. It's funny. My Toothless, I just this current week, last week, brought my 2 Toothlesses to the new house. I did not bring them home and introduce them to the council yet. So I believe that they're going to be a part of that too, but I think that they wanted to introduce themselves as part of the new house. So it was your Amazonite skull who connected with me during your meditation and started my Skullie collecting. Yay! That's awesome. Do you have any Skullies that represent you? So when you meditate with them, you gain your inner wisdom into awareness. No, I have to say, I do not have. To me, that would be counterintuitive. To me, the entities that are within the skull are not on this plane. They are either ancestors who have crossed over or have never been on this plane, have been in other realms, or are currently in other realms. And so the information that they have to give me, my own information, I can untap for myself. So the information that they have to give me would be from another realm, another time, that kind of thing. All right. Hi, Alma. How are you? Screw the Karens. When it's Peg Star. All right. I know, Steven. I knew. I thought, okay, I got to go. All right. So here we go. Let's start with, I'm going to start at the very bottom here. So this is my blue lace agate Scully. Some of them I will be allowed to tell you their names, and some of them not. Sometimes Skullies will reveal their names to me, but I am told that they are private to my my ears only. This is one of those. That's this name I have, but this is one of those names that is a private name that I am not allowed to share. So far, this information is for me only. All right, this one goes into the bubble mailer. And don't worry, you guys, I will bring you out this week, I promise. Now, actually, the big ones I'm going to put in the big one at the bottom. I know I can't pack you yet. Okay, this one is one of my fairly new ones. He is a gold sheen obsidian. Ooh, there you go. There you go. I feel bad because he has been trying to connect with me, and I have not had the time to meditate with him. So I have no problem with knowing that we are going to connect, and we are going to connect very well. But I literally have not been able to take the time to sit down and connect with him, even though I know he's ready to connect. So that will happen, I'm sure, shortly after the move. Don't worry. Where to go from there? Okay. We'll go with, this is my silver sheen obsidian wand, which has two separate entities there. This is, and funny enough now, because look at, there's 4 Scullies here, you would think 4 entities. This is a wand of balance. Honestly, I don't know how many I have, so I'm not sure how many are in the council. Isn't that terrible? This is a wand of balance, and it's all about duality. It's about feeling male-female energy, about feeling dark and light, about balancing the things that you have in your life. And there are only 2 entities in this skull. There are not 4, even though there are 4 faces. There is 2 faces with duality. So that is a silver sheen obsidian. Fingerprints, I know, drives me crazy, right? I don't know if I want to go, I think I'm going to go big skulls first because I want them on the bottom. So then I'm going to skip up because this one, so you may have heard Cassie say before that we had a shipment of skulls in that were super powerful. And that all came in with very deep and powerful entities in them. This one was mine. And he is unwilling to be packed yet. Maybe, hopefully, if we get to the end, he will allow me to pack him up. But this one is mine. And I believe that all of those skulls are kind of connected. So we'll see. But I'm going to skip ahead then. We're going to go up to, this is one of my fluorites. So he is rainbow fluorite. And there is lots of blue, green, purple. Yes, an Anuki. And Anukians, you can tell right away, Anukians are usually, this one is Anukian, not this one. Anukians are usually not your ancestors that would have been on this realm. Anukians are almost always, as a matter of fact, I'm going to say always. As far as I know, I have never had an Anukian that turns out to be like someone, an ancestor who has actually lived in this realm. It's always some kind of entity from a different realm. So this is a fluorite. Tingled when I saw the clear one. Blake, that one is one of those super powerful. They are really powerful. I think most of us, I'm pretty sure, I know Cass got one, and I know Bob got one. I think Ben got one too, right? Didn't you, Ben? And I'm pretty sure, I'm almost sure Scott did too. This is one of my labs. He is kind of a jokester, trickster. He will very often put me in a better mood. He's really, yeah, he's funny. Reminds me of those brainy looking fish, right? Yes, I love those brainy looking fish. Hoping he's still there when I go. I can't even afford 20% down. That $50 Fluorite Skull alive last night has not left my mind. Oh. So do you believe they have alien spirits? Some of them, yes, absolutely. Not all of them. I think some of them are aliens that could have been in this realm, but other galaxies. I think, though, some of them are just completely different lines of time. So I believe that there are multiple timelines happening at the same time, and that there are beings that are able to skip timelines to move down to a different realm. I'm not ready to pack my selenite one yet. All right, here is my big fluorite gal. She has lots of blue in her, but she always shows her purple. She doesn't show many people her blue. A little bit. I do love her. I love the ones that kind of have hollow zygomatic arches and stuff like that. Oops. Now I'm behind. Yeah, if you skip back, it's on the beginning. I don't want to go back through again, Alma, but absolutely, I do explain it on the beginning for sure. All right, now we're going to go to, this one is Verdite. He is, so he is the counselor. He's kind of the psychiatrist, if you will, of the council. He's very calm. He's very knowing. Yeah, he is, he's really, actually my leader, Gaius, which I will show you almost last, or he'll get very upset, was very upset when he came in because he kind of thought he was going to take over. So I had to reassure Gaius that he was here for a very specific purpose, and he, you know, has very specific things to do within the council. I really do love, see the colors in him. I love him. This is Verdite, and whew, he's pretty amazing. And I did at one point reveal his name, so I might again. I don't know. I'll have to ask him if he's okay with that. This is my horned god Scully. He is literally, he reminds me of, if you watch Lucifer, the show, he reminds me a lot of him. He's very cheeky. He is super sarcastic. And he purposely tries to piss people off if they are turned off by the looks of him. He's like, very purposefully will fuck with people. So, but I love him. Tom L is such a hottie. Oh, isn't he though? right, guys, behave and be nice to each other. All right, dragons. Are dragons going to go in with them? Yes, I guess so. Okay, so I have a pair of labradorite dragons. Go away. And she is really shy. All right, I might be able to get her to flash a little bit. She is so super flashy, it cracks me up, but she does not, she's very camera shy. She is not one that enjoys the spotlight. Yeah, there you go, on the back a lot. Do any of your Skullies not get along or need to be separated? Ooh, good question. Yes, absolutely. I will tell you that my leader, who you will meet again towards the end because I have to differentiate him from everyone else and make sure everyone understands that he's the leader. Here is her brother. This is the other labradorite dragon who's a bit more okay with being flashy on camera. Gaius, my leader's name is Gaius, and he is very particular about things, and because he's the leader, he will let the others know if there's a problem. I would never separate Gaius from the rest of them because he needs to understand. He knows that he's the leader, so he really does have to be able to kind of lead his way. But there are times that I think, okay, come on, bud, we gotta be nice still. Do the non-human skulls have problems connecting to the human ones? Ooh, that's a good question. No, not that I've seen. The non-human skulls do not have a problem connecting to the human skulls. They do sometimes have a problem intermingling with their own species for the most part. Although, well, that's not true. Sometimes, once in a while. Jen, there's a scammer in your Facebook group. Her name is Carrie Benitez. Thank you, Maya. If one of my admins could either go find out if that's true or just message me so I remember her name so we can take her out and make sure we take care of that. Okay. Dragons, little ones. I think she scammed Jen from Jen's Balanced Tarot out of the... Oh, yeah. Forget that. You looked into the LED and now you're blindish. Oh, poor Jen. That's terrible. All right. Let me go back down. So this is my most recent acquisition. If you guys were on Saturday's show, you saw that there was Scully pumpkins. We had small Scully pumpkins. And of course, I got the most blue fluorite. Yes, anyone in Simon's group will see the background. Okay. You did not see this Scully at the show. Nobody saw this Scully because I got to pick mine before anybody else got to see theirs other than Scott and Cass. I'm third on the list. So I get to pick mine third if I have one within the group. Missed last night's show. We have some of these that we'll be selling on Tuesday too. So that's the benefit of working at the store. That's right. That's right. So this is my 8-ball Scully. I was not sure. Now this is funny. Was that $165? Sonia, I do not have to pay your retail price that you pay because I work for the shop. The shop is selling them for $120. So I was not sure at all that that an 8-ball would have an actual entity in there because I thought, well, is that a real stone? duh. Of course, it's a real stone, I guess, or some, but it does have an entity in there. So I was pleasantly surprised. I was not sure when they came that they would have entities. This is my Septarian Jack-o'-lantern, Scully. I'm doing a no spend month, so I can only watch. That's okay. I can't believe you have snagged the deep dark fluorite. I know. I'm so entities. Exactly. Can it be I know, can be attached to objects, so I don't know why it could be attached to an 8-ball. I know, and you're right. I guess what I should say, Joseph, is I'm surprised that it can be the same kind of entity as are in all of my Skullies. Because I will tell you, like in dragons, there is a different kind of energy. It is not the same entities that can attach in dragons and in aliens and that kind of thing. I feel very different things coming through. It's not what I would consider... Like dragons to me are very much a dragon, an animal kind of mentality. They communicate in a very different way for me. Whoops. You skipped my comment about the blue pumpkin that might get lost in the move. These do not leave my sight. Your selenite Scully really glows. Yes, yes, yes. This is my carnelian. He has been with me for a very long time now. He is amazing. I love, love, love my carnelian. Very nice try though. Yes, absolutely. I think that was an excellent, excellent attempt. My blue lace agate dragon loves hanging out by himself in a plant. That's awesome. Should we start counting? Uh-oh. So if you've been on the lives at all, you have heard Cass and I talk about how we are obsessed. There's something very weird about us and Crazy Lace Agate. This is one of my Crazy Laces. I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea how many I have. But this is one. I love the patterns he has. Funny how many male Skullies I have. I have a lot of females too, but lots of male. This is a sunstone. I love her. I've had her for a very, very, very long time. I bet you she was probably in my top 10. She was one of my first 10, I think. This is a howlite. Very unusual markings for a howlite. So of course, I always feel like I'm drawn to the very different, that's not the norm for this stone. Cass and I always like the really kind of ugly, has a whole bunch of weird inclusions. That kind of thing. Can they be neither male or female? Yes, absolutely. They can be neither, for sure. Are the eye sockets on the Crazy Lace different from one another? Yes. Of course they are. It's a natural stone. There's a big cave in the top of this one on his eyebrow. Crazy seeing your first YouTube videos and you see your collection now, right? Imagine a lapis one. Let's see if I can find one for you. Well, here's one. Now, your lapis and my lapis, you may like different things in your lapis. I'm a pyrite crazy lapis person. So yes, I like blue, but for me, my lapis has to have tons of pyrite. And it's more important for mine to have pyrite than it is for mine to have the actual lapis in there. There's a blue lace. This is my first silver sheen obsidian that it took me a long time to figure out that he was silver sheen. Come on, focus. It likes my face too much. Wants to focus on my face. Ooh, there you go. See that flash of silver? Ooh, there you go. Oh my, that lapis would glow orange like crazy. Yes. Yep. Yes, it surely would. I know. How in the world can you carve, tumble, or change the shape of a stone? Yes. Yes, Sonia. There's, diamond cuts through almost anything. It's called the Mohs scale, MOH''S. And so as long as you have the blade that is at a higher level on the Mohs scale, it will cut through. This is my titanium quartz. This is Petwood. I cannot wait to get a new phone because my camera sucks. Sucks. This is dendritic agate. Of course, if you watch my lives, you know I love the vugs. Well, the whole top of his head is like one big vug, which I love. So many fingerprints. Ah, bite me. Put your hand behind it like a little screen. I will try. I know. I am too old to be sitting on the floor. My knees are starting to bother me. Nate wants to know if you have a squirrel skull in your Scully Connect collection. I have squirrel stones, but not squirrel skull stones. You threw my stone out thinking it was a bug. A bug, not a bug. I know, poor Courtney came to pick up her order, and Cass had done these little teeny tiny quartz points, and I thought there was a bug in her bucket, and I'm like, throw that out before Courtney sees there's a bug in her bucket. Poor Courtney. And then I'm like, wait, what are we charging you for? Some smoky quartz point thing? And then I'm like, wait, did I throw out a smoky quartz point thinking it was a bug? That one, Bumblebee or Mookite? That one. Well, that's a big help, Joseph. Is that one? This is, where am I? This is, Bloodstone Heliotrope. One, two, three, four. On the fourth shelf of this one. Well, if you're talking about this one is Mookite. Is not Bumblebee. I should look again. I'm pretty sure I don't have a Bumblebee Jasper. No, I don't. I don't have a Bumblebee Jasper. From the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one, right? Yeah, I don't have a Bumblebee Jasper. This is Mookite. The quartz was a phantom, and turns out, yes, the sound protection set you guys made with the smoky quartz also happens to be a phantom. Woohoo! All right. Nice. Okay, so that is the entire bottom shelf, except he's going to have to get packed up. So this is one of my, what I would consider to be a master skull. I know that he has super intense information for me. And so he is going to be carefully put in here. How many do we have in here? Good. This is an unakite. Again, see how interesting this Unakite is? He's got like all kinds of black and different. He doesn't look like normal, quote unquote, normal Unakite. He's got like clear quartz parts and stuff. It's what makes a skull a master skull. It's the information that they hold. If you meditate with him and you find that they definitely have have ancient information, I would consider that to be a master skull. Something that is there to teach you specifically something very important. We know better than to touch Scott's skulls on his desk. Oh, yes, for sure. This is a larvicite. And sometimes, I don't know, you guys, sometimes a skull will just call out to you and there doesn't seem to be anything special for anyone else, but he or she holds specific information just for you. This is healer's gold. Again, a different kind of healer's gold. All right, come on. Now, can I lower this? Try that. This is a different kind of healer's gold. Yeah, my camera sucks. It looks way different from most of the healer's gold that I have seen. So healer's gold is pyrite and tourmaline. And he obviously has some other stuff in there. Possibly crazy lace, you never know. I need healer's gold. Sam has pneumonia. Uh-oh. For sure. No one point out any pimples. You know better. I don't care if you point out pimples. Look at all my grays. How close do you have to get to see all those grays? Holy moly, do I have a lot of grays. I have not colored my hair now. Never mind. I don't know. A long time. What's next? This is a fluorite. Very clear green healing energy fluorite. She is an earth healer stone. There's silver highlights. I like that. Silver highlights for sure. Now what happens if I turn this off? Hold on. Can I turn it off? Hello? Turn off. Don't make me unplug you. I don't know. Yep, I'm letting my gray grow out too. I haven't done it in quite a while. I wish where. Oh, no. Oh, we're going to put them in a bag. Okay. Jen, the level of fucks that you do not give. That's right, Joseph. Joseph, here's what happens. You get to your crone phase, in case you guys don't know. So when you get old enough, you get to your crone phase. This is Dolomite. He's like Bane. You know, I love the mask. I've had him for quite a while, and he had a mask before it was cool. Anyway, when you get to your crone phase, you have, not that I'm done learning. I still learn all over the place. But you're, that was weird. I'm going to leave it off, but that was weird. I was trying to turn it off forever, and then it just decided. Your crone phase is when you are ready to pass on that knowledge. And one of the most important things in life to you becomes the ability to pass on the knowledge that you have accrued to the next generation. And then it's like, you know what? If I have wrinkles, I have earned every one of these fucking wrinkles. Do I have like stretch marks? I have 4 boys. I have earned every motherfucking stretch mark I got. And nobody can take that away from me. I have earned every extra pound I have. I have earned every ugly foot hair. My goal is to still better myself, but my goal is to pass on what I have to the next generation. It's Mama Stripes. That's right. All right. I need the light because you got to see the colors and stuff, right? The light is better. I'm going to have to turn it on. Maybe. Can I turn it on? Oh, yes, I can. Okay. I just wish I could turn it down. Can I turn it down? Not really. Okay. You are the loveliest. Oh, I love you guys. I'm 50 and I'm embracing it all. Exactly. That's right. It is just, I earned my stretch marks with Twinkies and oatmeal cream pies. That's right. That, you earned them. You earned them just like I earned them. I'm 50 and embracing it all. Yep. Many friends have not been given the ability to do that. That's right. That's right. Twinkies. Hey, I am not judging, Joseph. You earn that with as many Winkies as you want. This is African turquoise. You know, and if you need Viking Winkies to do that, you got it. It's almost 2 a.m. Have college at 9:30. All right, yes, no problem. Stretch marks are visible signs of honor and love. That's right. That's right. My little teeny howlite. There was something about his markings that, once again, was different, and of course I needed. This is my sodalite. Yes, that's sodalite. All kinds of cool inclusions. Might have a 6-pack if my Twinkie to Winky ratio was the same. I say nothing. Nothing. This is what normal, quote unquote, normal healer's gold looks like with the tourmaline and pyrite. I'm dying now. For me, I'm really drawn to beads and animal-shaped crystal beads because I love making jewelry. It's awesome. Absolutely. Actually, I'm going to grab my drink really quickly, guys. I'm sorry. I can't believe I didn't bring a drink in here. Ow, 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 ow. Hear that crack, creak. Told you I was too old to sit on the floor. Okay. Back down. Crack, crack, crack. All right, no drinking allowed. Good luck. Joseph, you saw that, huh? I am not able to deny anything because you're right, it was in public. All right. It is on my public page for all to see. This is black fluorite, meaning fluorite such a dark purple that you can almost not tell that it's purple. It looks black. I really, truly, I was going to say, where the hell is my phone? I'm so bad. I don't have a little flashlight. If I had a little flashlight, oh, you might, I don't know. Yeah, you can almost see that purple, but you can tell in his nose that yeah, you can kind of see that purple a little, right? Hi, March. Hi, Leanne. How are you? Any updates on Dana? No, not really. It was a truly busy weekend. She promised to call and has not. She loves everyone. She's okay right now, but I let her have the weekend, and we're gonna start again on Monday. This is Amethyst. Yes, I see the purple blur. Hey, look, the technology in this place is not the greatest. I cannot wait until I get a new phone. And I'm going to make Joseph come over and teach me how to use it. I saw on Facebook where the seagull steals flies off. Yeah, nope, not at all. I was talking about it. My game was on. So when my game is on, I tend to get very loud and butchy. I scream at people and I grunt and I yell at TV and I jump up and down. And so people, either my husband, thank goodness, is used to it, but people generally stay away from me during the game. And even my admin team can tell you I'm barely on at all during my game. So this is called Red Silverleaf Jasper. You're like that with hockey, right? There you go. So your game rage and road rage are the same? Yes, Mikey, they are the same. And you can tell if you look at my posts on Sundays when my game is on, you can tell, because you can tell how my day is going to be based on what happens at the very end. You can tell what kind of day it's going to be for me, because at the end of it, it's either there's a lot of swearing. Okay, you will never hear me say this again. He's cool. Hockey and football, which you would call soccer. Yes, yep, we would call soccer. What do you drive so I know to look out for it? I drive a little Nissan Cube. It looks like a little fish tank on wheels. It's maroon, and it has all kind of goddess stickers on it. It's like basically what you would expect, probably. Yay! The only sport I get into is rugby. Yep. The red. Yep. Silverleaf Jasper. Yes. Okay. Here's another crazy lace. And yes, you see all his patterns and markings, her patterns and markings. Sorry. Whoops. She is a very different looking crazy lace. So good. It's one of a kind. Of course it is. It's, it's going to be weird and like me. This is straight pyrite. I love him. He's one of, no, he's not one of my older ones. It's funny. I think he's one of my older ones, but it depends in comparison, I guess. We have the Obsidian Twins. The Obsidian Twins, these are rainbow obsidian. We'll see if I can get you to see with this light. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of. Yeah, a little, maybe. No, because no, my camera sucks. Rainbow obsidian is really super hard to show on camera anyways, unless you have like a professional light setup kind of thing. I'm lucky that I have this now, but it's, still not quite professional. Mean Twins. Yes, they kind of are, but I love them. My only quirk to my car is having a dream catcher, my graduation tassel, my mom's engagement ring, and Thomas's Marine Corps dog tags from my mirror. Been looking for Scully for over a year, and none are connecting. Am I doing something wrong, or some people just not meant to have them? Trisha, you're not local, right? I will tell you that it's much easier to find your Scully in person. And yes, sometimes it's just not time. And then usually what happens is it takes a long time to find your first one because most people at first are like, skulls? Yeah, I'm not really into skulls. I don't know. I don't really feel the Scully thing. And then suddenly one will speak to them and they're like, whoa, what was that? You talked to me. You gave me information. You made me feel something from this, you know, inanimate stone thing. And then when you get your first one, usually the floodgates open and suddenly you wind up with this. So give it time. Keep trying. This is Picasso Jasper. I've had her for quite a while. Where's my packing material? You are not even gonna think about jumping out of my hands. Hell no. You're going in there with other things. I found Fluorite cat paw beads. Cool. She is one of my favorites. She's ametrine. And you have not heard me say that, have you? Now, because normally, and guys, don't forget, none of you are my favorites. I have to be really careful when I say that because they will get me. She's ametrine. And she is super gentle and loving. And I absolutely adore her. For real. I was beginning to think I was doing something wrong. Nope, not at all. Mikey, you are one of those people with the skeleton pasture. Yay! Let's hold ametrine. Nice try though, Sonia. Really, that was good. Going to let the bird inside. Yes, ametrine is gorgeous. I love my ametrine. This is called... I'm getting there. Hang on. There's a bowl that has this kind of marking on it, and it's called that. It's like, I almost want to say Aupi or OP. Reach into the vault that is your brain, Jen. Now, it's not Holston. See that marking right there? There's a bull or a specific kind of cow or something that has that marking. God, I'll be damned if I can think of it. Mystic Blue Pumpkin. Oh, you got good try. Does Moonstone ever have black in it? Hell yeah, absolutely. Jen, what was the healing stones we got through the Dana's healing function? Shungite. The black ones were Shungite and the green ones were Healerite. Somebody reminds me I can post it later what he is. Of course, my brain is kicking around. This is my funniest Scully. Ready? I love you. When I have had a really bad day, he is the one who makes me laugh. So this should tell you how dark Mama's humor is. This is Leatherface. He is Leopard Skin Jasper. But if you look at his face, it looks like somebody skinned him. And see, look at, there's part of his skull. I love him. He is like I need to be cheered up, be sarcastic, and let's pick on people together, Scully. I really love him. I really love all of them. He's unique. Yes, he is. And I love him for being unique. That is my sense of humor. Maybe he's a master skull. That's very possible. He has given me really interesting information. And usually it's about self-love stuff. It's about who gives a flying fuck what they think. And I can see why, he has needed to do that. This is a Shiva Lingam. Well, Shiva stone. The lingam is the shape, so really this is a Shiva stone. Hi, Moon Raven. I love see the dendrites in the back. Love my dendrites. This is tiger iron. See, it's got red jasper, gold tiger's eye, and hematite. That makes it tiger's iron. In order to be tiger's iron, it has to have all three, just so you know. It is not tiger's iron if it only has two. I'm ready for selling two. For sure. This is Sodalite. I love tiger iron too. Good night, Bob. I love you. I'll see you in the morning. Can you guys hear that? You've never heard of tiger's iron? I got a pen. Hurt. This is African Bloodstone. Yep, Sodalite calming, absolutely. African Bloodstone, love him. Oh, never mind. Now I remember what? What did I miss? Do what? Guess you could you could say it's Sodalite. What? Huh? I'm so lost. Seem to be really drawn to pink rhodonite. Mikey told me to get a skeleton for my car. Oh, cool. That would be cool. Here is another crazy lace. Is anyone keeping track? I can't remember how many crazy lace we're on. She is very, very unique in crazy lace. She has the patterns, but you really have to look for them. And she's lots of pink. Come on, there you go. And she has some yellows in there. Come on, you can do it. There you go. She's super unique. Okay, Ann, honey. Bye, honey. African Bloodstone, I really don't care for. Sherry, there may be something in African Bloodstone that either you have buried and you don't want it to bring up, or it could be like for me in rose quartz where you just are like, I just don't feel it. And that's okay. It works for you, right? Serpentine. Yeah, my African Bloodstone is super protective too. I like mine. I love the serpentine. Amazonite. Amazonite with the cave all the way down the side. I have one piece of rose quartz and I won't, it's not my thing. Yeah. Ouch. Those knees are not wanting to bend. All right, that's enough in one bag. Now you're going in there. We need another one open. Good. She sleeps with the serpents beneath the surface. Woohoo! Song reference. Okay. It's just meh. That's okay. I saw those Halloween decorations where they had skeletons crawling all over the house. Yes! I loved that. Although I have to say, I truly, really, really, really wanted to get a whole bunch of baby dolls, except most of you know I cannot touch baby dolls because they tend to infect me with their hauntingness. And have them dragging out a body, like a body bag. That was like the best. I want that. This is called stromatolite. Stromatolite. Love, love, love stromatolite. Fact 40. Real skulls were trained to crack nuts for Charlie in the Chocolate Factory instead of using CGI. I love that. I love that. I decked my home inside with sound stuff. Yay! Hi, Kay. I want my house to look like that. I want skeletons fighting each other on the roof. Ah, how cool. That would be awesome. This is Mookite. Come on. I hate my camera. There it is. See, I look at the caves and the ugliness and the, I have some really beautiful skulls. I have a lot that have a lot of cool inclusions and stuff because I'm not a pretty pink kind of girl. I'm oh, look at that cool inclusion. I can't say it like Scotty says it. Boss man says it like that. This is my first Untitled Scully. No, it's not. Sorry. I'm sorry. I did not mean to say that. This was my second Untitled Scully. You guys bored yet? This is why I haven't done this in a long time because I'm like, oh my gosh, how boring is this? This is this. This is this. Mahogany Obsidian. Click that like button if you're not totally bored. See how many you have? I know. I have no idea. This is one I can tell you the name of. This is Neo. This is Mookite. See how she looks like Neapolitan ice cream? That is where her name came from. Neo. And I was like, Neo? You mean Neo? Like when she told me her name, I'm like, Neo, like, you know, Matrix Neo? No, Neo like Neapolitan ice cream Neo. I'm like, well, thank you so much for teasing me. I'm lactose intolerant, you bitch. I'm kidding. I did not call her bitch. She would have never forgiven me. This is Golden Healer. It's educational. I still need to get a crystals book so I can learn more. I bought Untitled beads. Yay! So this is a Golden Healer. See the Golden Healer, she has a streak down the left side of her skull there. How do you get the names? Is it just like you keep thinking and that's the name? Yes, sometimes, Courtney. Sometimes I can hear them in the mailbox, like before I get there, go like screaming their name at me. Sometimes I have to meditate and all of a sudden, I will actually see a banner with their name on it. I have thought a name and thought, is that your name? And then you kind of ask them, is that your name? Yes. And usually they, you'll get that feeling of, yeah, that's their name. Okay, yep, that's their name. Is there any other stone that is porous other than lava stones? Yes. Yep. Hold on, Sonia. Let me pumice. There's lots of stones that are porous like that. Lava stone is the easiest probably one to work with because most porous stones are either light or very soft. And lava stone is a little bit harder. So it's hard to make. I'm sorry, I can't stop it. No, you cannot pop the bubbles. I am 40. How old am I? I just turned 48. I'm 48 years old. Yep, it is. But it's a much softer. It's a different part of the lava. So it makes it a different mineral. My arm is better. It's still got some spots, but it's a lot better. So that was Golden Healer. This is one, I only have a very few rose quartz Scullies, And usually I have found out it's because there's either another mineral in there or the entity is so strong that it overpowered the fact that I just don't feel rose quartz. This one has an extremely strong entity in there, and that is why I was able to feel her. My neighbor is screaming at her kids. She's so sweet. That's what Celine did for me. She screamed at me like, it's buy me already, right? Yes. That one I got on Tuesday's Nooner told me his name through the stream. Yes, absolutely. Sometimes you don't even have to bring them home and you know their name already. Okay, I blame Jen. I went to hop out and like the vid and it kicked me off and would play the live again back now. If you wear that one around your neck, you have a lethal Scully weapon. This one is called Atlantisite. It is serpentine and stickite. You will see the purple stone in there is stickite, and serpentine makes Atlantisite. You are unpacking your Skullies just in time to pack them up again and move them. No, they were out. I'm packing them up to move right now. Did you all see the beautiful? Yes, full moon. It was gorgeous. It was. Crazy Lace Agate. I don't know how many this is, but I know there's been at least, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4, right? No, wait, 1, 2, the 2, hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2, at least 3. No, at least, I don't know. I have a lot. Here's the yellow Crazy Lace Agate. Hi, Ash. Love the bugs in this one, the inclusions. Here's another Crazy Lace Agate. Love. I don't know what the hell it is about Crazy Lace Agate that I need to have so many Crazy Lace Agate Scullies, but apparently I do. Here's another Crazy Lace Agate. This one is very different because of the wings, but also because of the different patterns. I was super surprised by Rose Quartz called for me. If he had a hand, he would have smacked me. You connect with it. You connect with it. We are all different. Exactly. Yep. We are all different. If it works for you, it works for sure. Quit saying that. Now I'm thinking, what's so great about Rose Quartz, even though it's supposed to be my favorite? That's right. If it works for you, it works. There are a lot of people that don't connect with a different stone. It's true that I missed it. I tease Bob all the time that he's a bad influence and Mama goes along with him. Love you too. That's me with Fluorite. Oh, Fluorite is my bomb, right? So as the one with wings hermetic. No, not that I know of. Jen, ever since I started watching you, I've had a problem with my nose itching. Really? I'm passing it on to you. It's my allergies start especially when I'm sitting on the floor or if the heat comes on. This is one of my earliest skulls. Her name is Lucy. I kid you not, Lucy Lepidolite. And I was like, really? Lucy Lepidolite? Lucy, that's what you're going with? But yes, she's very sweet. She is Lepidolite and pink tourmaline. So she has pink tourmaline inclusions in the midst of her Lepidolite. Makes her super, super sweet. Blue Fluorite, the best of the Forbidden Rock candy. That's right. But my Rose Scully has a golden healer. Well, there you go, right? And that's what I found too. Most of the ones that I have that are rose is, has something else with it. Which Scully was my first? bad. Oh, Mama's knees. There, yep. I was going to say, I know I had it once. Paulo, Paulo, Paulo is a golden tiger's eye. Where's Cliff? Oh my goodness. Cliff was my second. He's missing. Cliff has gone on walkabouts before. So I have to say, Cliff is a Rhodonite. He was my second Scully. Paulo was my first. Cliff is a Rhodonite Scully. He was my second Scully. And which Scully popped your Scully cherry? Think back, it was a long time ago. Yes, it was, Joseph. I was just a little witch. Turned out to be completely different. Yes, Courtney, absolutely. Yes. Cliff, I think that Cliff has a very strong relationship with the Fae. Cliff has gone on a walkabout before, and just will suddenly show back up. Cliff's last walkabout was like a year, I think, almost. And then suddenly he showed up. Trying to remember, before I moved, I know he showed back up. It's been, I can't remember. So my guess is the Fae, he may have gone on a walkabout with the Fae for a while. He was the second. He's my Rhodonite. Amazonite. One of a couple of Amazonites. You gave away a Scully in your first giveaway. That was Cliff. I think that's what it was. No, Cliff. I would never give away Cliff. I did give away a Scully in my first giveaway. That was not mine. And wait, the first Scully that I gave away, his name was Cliff too? I wonder if I didn't have Cliff and the entity came back around to me in a different one. Now I have to go watch that other video. Because you know my memory. I do not remember that other. I know the other Scully was not my Cliff. Excuse me. But now I'm like, wow, wouldn't that be interesting if I gave away Cliff and it turned out to be the same entity and he was meant to be with me, so he had to come into another one? Oh, good. Joseph, you were scaring me. Yep. Pink and black. Yeah. Now I'm going to have to go look. I wonder how that one's doing. I was just about to ask if it was Fae. It definitely could have been the Fae, for sure. For sure, for sure. Oh, I love that little Amazonite. 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 This one is red Spiderweb Jasper. I've had that one for quite some time. Oh, my knees, I can't sit like that. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Don't get old, it sucks on the joints. I used to be able to sit on the floor forever. Not anymore. Sardonyx. Yes, I know. He's a little bit kind of a different looking Sardonyx, isn't he? Of course he is. And that is why he's mine. And wish I watched you back then. There was hardly anyone in that drawing and you gave away like 60 things. Right? I know. I used to do that all the time. And I still would had I more time. I don't have the time to like organize all that. And then I know I have to like take the time to pack it all up and give it away. Is Emma on here? I hope she knows. I know I said like it'll be after the move, but I have the box and I made it go to the new house already and I know where it is. So I'll be 30 in May and I still can't sit on the floor. All right, Jackie, I love you. This is crinoid fossil. Sardonyx. It's Sardonyx. Sardonyx. This is crinoid fossil. Woo, hot flash coming on. Crinoid fossil. This is a Verdite. And those of you who have watched me for long enough, how do you know that it's Verdite and not astrophyllite? Hey mama, is $14 a good price on a rainbow fluorite? DT rainbow fluorite. It depends on how big the DT is. Oh my God, I just thought of it. I know I'm completely off topic here, but will I possibly get emotional during the Reiki? It's possible, yes. It is possible. Holy moly. Prednisone hot flash. I wish I could blame it on that, but the prednisone has been done for this is day, I guess it still could be. This is day 2, 3, I don't know. I don't think it's the prednisone. I think it's just my stupid ass hormones. I can sit on the floor. It's getting back up again. That's the problem, right, Stephen? Yes. Whew, holy moly. 1.5 to 2 inches. Yes, if it's pretty enough, Amanda, that's a pretty good deal. If it's pretty enough. It has to be a pretty one, though, for that amount. Had to buy some black cohosh for my, yes, I'm going to have to too. How do you spell sardonyx? It's S-A-R-D. It was made, you would think that I was stuttering. It was made from 2 words, sard, S-A-R-D, and onyx. So it's S-A-R-D-O-N-Y-X, sardonyx. Anyway, this is Verdite, and not astrophyllite because of the blue flash. You will find a lot of sellers, oh, come on, selling this stone. Come on, you bitch. I'm talking to my camera. Selling this stone as astrophyllite. But as soon as you see that blue flash in there, you know that they are full of shit and they don't know what they're talking about. I'm just telling. Now, will I go on to other sellers and tell them they're full of shit and they don't know what they're talking about? Usually no. Unless I know that they're arrogant and cocky about stuff. I love when people come on and teach me something that I didn't know before. I love it. Like the white labradorite thing. I didn't know that before. I just learned that. Oh yes, I get zapped by moldavite all the time, for sure. I can only hold it a little bit at a time. So if there's blue flash, it automatically is arfsvedonite and not astrophyllite. But 99% of sellers out there do not know that, and they will sell this as astrophyllite. Whew, I'm a very close person, but don't mind me if I get mad for becoming emotional. It's okay. It's all right. I'm hoping the picture is what it actually looks like. I've been told I have to make a necklace is what I need to get. No problem. Some hard dick sardonyx. Was I close? You were very this far away. Amsonite. See my cave of Amsonite. Love my Amsonite. We're getting there, guys. We're on the second shelf. All right, I'm going to have to, all right, this is my selenite. See my baby. I included the phonetic spelling. You're welcome. The lives just aren't the same unless Mikey and Joseph are in them, right? Yes, I absolutely get zapped by my moldavite. Just so you know. Absolutely. Moldavite, you usually have to train yourself to work with it. Start with like 5 minutes at a time, and then meditate for as long as you can, 5-10 minutes. I would do like a week of 5-6 minutes, 7 minutes, and then try to go up a minute a day for a little while until you get to like 10, and then try again. This is yep, hold on, sorry. This is part of what Stonehenge is made of. Perseli Bluestone. The lives are less dirty and perverted. I play in the gutter too much. Yes, I got in trouble for my lives in the shop, just so you know. That's why, if you've noticed, that I'm not quite as noonerish as I used to be. I had to watch myself so we didn't get kicked off of YouTube. I got my hand slapped. I'm gonna have to get a selenite skull. They are gorgeous. What is Perseli Bluestone like? I'll tell you what. To me, Perseli Bluestone, I don't know if it's because it was one of the stones that Stonehenge was made out of. But I find that I get tons of information. I think they're very knowledgeable. So I always feel like they're professors. Everyone that I felt. I mean, that's understandable. I know it is. I know. Hi, Frenchie. It's not the same thing. So did someone complain about it being too noonerish? No, I got it a little bit from Scott, I guess, because Facebook complained. Like we almost got in trouble. So I had to watch it a little. This is one of my rainbow quartz. Come on, bitch. Sorry, I will sometimes delve into other personalities depending on what Scullies I'm holding. Because they kind of infuse you. Yes, I know Facebook can shove it. I agree. Yep. This is Fluorite. It's Nooner Live, needs a separate Facebook page. I know, just tag it in the business. Yeah. This is actually not Fluorite. This is ametrine. Not ametrine. Amagreen. This is a mixture of prasolite and amethyst. Amagreen. Sorry, I did not mean to insult you. Relax. He is a bit, I would say a bit of a snob. Can you do the Nooners on YouTube instead? I don't know. They don't like to do that. Well, we'll see. We were just talking about stuff recently, though, about like Instagram and stuff too. That looks like amethyst. Good call, Sonia. That's why it's called amethyst and prasolite. Amagreen. It's called amagreen. It means it's prasolite and amethyst together. And that calls it. That makes it be called. I can't speak. What time is it? Makes it be called. Is that even a sentence? That's not what I want to say. Then it's called amagreen. I don't know. It's literally spelled amethyst, like amethyst, AMEGREEN. And I don't know, you'll have to decide that. This is Rainforest Rhyolite. Thank you, Mikey, which is why it's called. Thank you. My brain, I was kind of having a mini stroke there. My brain was not allowing me to come up with sentence structure for some reason. Rainforest Rhyolite. She is a happy, happy, happy girl. Well, shit. Let's just do Zoom meetings. Woohoo, right? Just told my girls about your channel. By the way, I did my first full moon ritual the other day. Yay! Well, welcome. I'm so glad. Jen is breaking someone's turn her off. I'll send her some Viking pics to turn her back on. Thank you, Joseph. This is Blue Appetite. Love, love, love. This was one of my first 10 too. 10 also. One of my first 10 also. And Jen, never too old to play with bubble wrap. Thank you. I know it's so hard when it's sitting in front of you not to start popping. If you listen, I'll just be sitting here talking and all of a sudden, oh, I don't know how that happened. I'm going to wait on that one. This is Zebra Jasper. First one to flash the screen gets the sold. Yeah, good luck. I would play with it, but it scares my cat. You would play with what? Uh-oh. What is Sonia playing with? Sonia. Oh, Emma Green. Oh, bubble wrap. I gotcha. See, now I thought Sonia was getting dirty. I thought we were going to have to say we have infected poor Sonia. Goldstone. And yes, he's a warrior. And yes, it's Mama's fault. And yes, I had to buy him a special throne afterwards because he was not impressed with me. So yes, understand that happens. It does. Sometimes Mama is a klutz. So if it happens to you, you just have to figure out what you have to do to make it up. Playing with other things other than bubble wrap. Okay. So far, so good. We almost have a whole thing full, and I'm almost full. I wonder if Peter's going to be able to lift it, because I know damn well I ain't. Come to the dirty side. We have magic. All right. This is my Devilite. Devilite. Well, I need Hexen to do a video on all his Scullies, right? So here's what's hilarious is Hexen had, when I met Hexen, 0. He had 0 Scullies. Mikey, go back to your fairy tales and their deep dark holes. They blocked your message, Joseph. I said it was okay, though. Night, Susie. So yes, Devilite. Oh. All right, Blue Lace Agate. This is probably not too many of you have seen my Blue Lace Agate, because I did not show him. I just took him home. I don't think I showed too many people. So this is Mama's Blue Lace Agate. If you're there too, he has a lot of teeth. They blocked it. They blocked it? What? They blocked it? Did they really block your video? I'll be so upset. I loved that video. What do you mean they blocked it? Like we did anything really bad. Come on. Did they really block it? I'm going to be so upset. Like as the page administrator, I'm going to have to forcefully ask for them to get it back. No, I thought my comment was blocked. Oh, yes, your comment was blocked. I had to say it was okay. I thought you meant his video. I'm like, no, they did not. Oh, I would have been so pissed because I love that video. This is Chrysanthemum Stone. Keep in mind, I have been collecting. I've been getting Scullies for years. It has taken me years. Love cooking and listening to you after work. Ah, well, I love that you're watching, Frenchie. I appreciate you watching. I had 0 Scullies when I started watching your videos. Talked to my spouse into my first 2 at my first fair about 2 years ago, and now I have, I think, about 20. Ha-ha! See? I am an enabler. For sure. This is, shit. It's a Jasper, and I can't freaking remember the name of this Jasper. But I like him. Look at his eyeballs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Adrian, how many do you have now? I know you have more than me. I know you do. Fess up, fess up, fess up. I get to hear how many. Okay, how do you tell the difference between Picasso Jasper, Zebra Jasper, and the most recent black and white crystal stone? Okay. Shit. I packed them all up now. Picasso Jasper looks like, to me, looks like that art that people fling paint. You know, it's mostly thinner stripes, and it's in kind of a pattern mostly. Zebra Jasper is usually thicker, and it is white stone, black inclusions that look like the stripes. And what was the last one? Shit, hold on. The most recent, black and white crystal stone. Chrysanthemum Stone is literally, this is, this is a flower that was fossilized inside of this stone. So it's kind of hard to tell when it's on a Scully because it kind of comes around and over. But I will show you something in just a second because I want to see. I tried to stop at 13. The family's 14 strong, 2 star beings, and 1 dragon. Good, good, good. And if Mikey's dressing up every story time dressed up like a mountain troll, the video might get blocked. Yes! Over 100. Yeah, I know, me too. I personally have 3 Scullies and a pumpkin. My husband has Scully. My oldest has a Scully. My newest Scully is at the shop waiting for me to pay him off. Yay! Hold on. I'm going to show you a chrysanthemum stone that you can tell that it's a flower. Hold on. Ow, ow, ow. 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 My knees are too old for this shit. My knees are too old for this shit. Okay, here we go. Cracking bubble wrap. These are my palm stones in my gourd, my dried gourd. That's where I keep my palm stones. And in here should be my chrysanthemum stone. I thought you just ripped your pants. That could have happened, but it did not. I bet you it's probably in my case. I'm not getting up again. Remind me, and I will. Maybe I should. I don't. All right. Hold on. Night K, I love you, honey. 7 Scullies, 2 dragons, and 1 pumpkin Scully on the way. Yay. Amanda, were you the one with the pumpkin in the group? If so, that one looked amazing. It's okay. I was going to stop at 50. Then I saw the pumpkin Scullies on Saturday. Yep. Whoops. Joseph, just wait till you see my get up for this week. I have special reading in the works. I have a pumpkin from the last noon or 2. Aha! Yes, you do. Mikey is going to have a tall tail, y'all, in time for the tail. Yes! All right. Everyone just needs to post more pics of the. I know, right? All right, hold on. So my minis, here's a couple of my minis. These are Agate, hold on, Agate, Orange Aventurine, and my Goofy Rose Quartz that I picked on the live because I couldn't let him go because, you know, he's got this goofy jaw and he looks semi like he needs a helmet. It's more fun doing one at a time and talking. I know. Good night, Kay. We love you. I have a pic from everyone being set out for the full moon. Yeah, yes, please do. Didn't mean to type a tongue twister, Jen. Yeah, thanks, Joseph. Sure you did. This is my reconstituted amber, Scully. I love this one, I have to say. I love all of you. I love all of you. Still thinking about that Fluorite Scully from last night's live. Maybe it'll be around for a while. Okay. This is lava, of course. Does he smack you for saying he needs a helmet? No, he really doesn't. Because I think he does need a helmet. But it's okay. We don't let him know. We just say you need a helmet because you are very special. I just about choked on my drink when I seen that amber. Oh, I love my reconstituted amber. They're like children in that way. What about me? Yes, they very much are, for sure. Okay. It's funny, all their thrones are all out now, but they're packed away. Here we go, top shelf. So the top shelf, these are all ones that usually, most of these are fairly old. Like I've had them the longest. Not all of them. So I'll start with the newest ones. Do I have two of these or do I have only one? I have one of the super grade A quality citrine ones. Said that she was mine. So I do have one of those. Krampus! There he is! Wait till you guys see the shop. That's all I'm saying. Do you take stuff over in trips? Yes, I do, Danny. I do. Have some of your Skullies ever wanted to break off and form their own group away from the others? Yes, they have, and they can for a little while, but they have to, for me, they really need to be all in the same space for the most part. There are some that are loaned to the goddess and stuff. For a time, because Hecate especially, she kind of takes some of them under her wing for different things. So, oh, just wait, Courtney. We have not seen him yet, but he's coming. I have 2 sleeves tech Scullies. With this one has tons of black tourmaline, tourmalated quartz. Will I see tomorrow? No, you won't see tomorrow yet, I don't think. Depends on if they got here today. And this one has all kinds of cool inclusions. That is green tourmaline and also has copper rutile. So copper rutile. Ooh, my knees. All right. I'm going to go a little faster. My knees are wearing out. This is Murphy. He is one of my first 5 Skullies. He is a rainbow quartz. He's been with me, I don't know, quite a while. And he was briefly my leader until Gaius came into my life. When will the rest of us get to see? Well, I don't know if it'll be done Tuesday. If it's done Tuesday, we'll show you. If not, I'll make sure Cash shows you guys on Saturday. Oh my God, I said Krampus in my history class because they asked about gods or mythical creatures around holidays. My teacher didn't know who that was. I love that. You shouldn't feel like the weird kid. You got to teach them about Krampus. This is a clear quartz who got shot in the head. This is a pink calcite, not a rose quartz. This is a pink calcite. When will the rest of us get to see? No comment on the knees. Thank you, Amanda. Joseph, next time tell them about Shedman. He's a guy in the UK who walks around with a shed on his head and never seen. Yep, there's the pink calcite. Yep. Knee savers. I know. All right. This is aragonite. Banded aragonite. See, banded aragonite. See my squirrel hanging up in my living room back there. Way over there. See it? Over there. That's what the camera's trying to focus on though. So we're going to move back in here. Banded aragonite. This was my first Untitled Scully. Who almost killed me for saying the other one was my first Untitled Scully, because it was not. This was my first Untitled Scully. What time is it? Am I super, super late? Have I been on forever? Oh my gosh. It is like almost 10 o'clock. Have I been on 2 hours? It has taken me 2 hours to go through my Scullies. This is ridiculous. Okay, hold on. I'm going. Oh, it's okay. He's good. This is Jet. This is very often on Hecate's altar. She has a special kinship with him. This is my other lepidolite and pink tourmaline. We love when you have long lives. I hope so. Sometimes I feel like you guys have to be so bored. I don't know. I don't think I could sit here for 2 hours with people. Well, now we see why your husband has to yell at you to unpack things. I know, right? I have to move Thursday. I'm in so much trouble. This is moss agate. And such a beautiful moss agate. This is, all of these were like my top 13. If we were bored, we wouldn't still be here. I know. But sometimes I'm like, you guys are just trying to be nice. And you poor things, you shouldn't have to stay here through all of this. I would love to, Amanda. This is Picasso Jasper. All of these, most of these were in my first 13. So when you start getting Scullies and you decide that you want more than one, the goal usually is to get to 13, because there's a special meditation that you can do when you get to 13 called the Council of 13. And so most of the ones that I just showed you were a part of the first Council of 13. This is a little mookite that technically still is not mine. This is my youngest son Joey's, but I have become his guardian because he likes to hang out with my council. And until Joey and him decide that he's ready to go back and live with Joey permanently, he lives here. Scullies. Okay, here's the rest of my Scullies, our mini Scullies, and then we will go quickly to the aliens. I only have 2 aliens. And then the dragons, which you already saw, the Verdite twins. All right, Courtney. This is Obsidian, I think it's Rainbow. Rainbow Obsidian? Yes. Rainbow Obsidian. And I don't know. You kind of can see. Hold on. I hate my camera. because then I got to get the light on it for you to see there. Oh, kind of. Can you see the green flash? He's got a flash. Wait. So I had to keep going till I hit 13? Yes, you do, Amanda. You have to do the special Council of 13 meditation. See, that gives you an excuse to keep going to 13. This is blue goldstone. Actually, it's purple goldstone, which I had it specially made for me from the woman who has Synergy. I have 8. This is titanium. No. Yes. Titanium quartz. But there's another word that goes in there. Oh, yeah, this is just, don't you love to sit here when you can't see shit? I'm really sorry that my camera skills are this fucking horrible. When they carve a ring and they say, oh, that's a beautiful setting that you did with the, I don't know, titanium dipped. It is titanium dipped, but it's like faceted titanium dipped. Yeah, that took my brain way too long. Amanda prefers the term encourager. Shut up, Mikey. Joseph, you are no better, right? Ever come across a peacock quartz Scully? Peacock quartz? No, I have not. And hematite. My little hematite guy. Love my little hematite. You're tired, Jen. I know. I taught 4 hours of Reiki today and then did 2 attunements today. I taught 4 hours and did 2 attunements. And I don't have a day off until I move. So here is my 2 alien Skullies. This is fuck me. It's shit. Jasper that has pops of color in it. And it's called something. It's called... Yep. Nope. I can tell already my brain is not going to find it tonight. If you look on Instagram, I always named them when I brought them with me to the council. You can find it. This is Andara. This is an actual, authentic Andara crystal alien Scully. Who has a brain. Hold on, let me see if I, yep, see the brain in there? I love my Andara with a brain. Ooh, there it is, see? I love my Andara. He is super powerful, super knowledgeable, has tons of information in that brain, let me tell you. It's Andara. It's the kind of crystal it is. It's it's Andara. And if you look it up, there are, I think, 2 Andara dealers that actually have control of the mine. Sonia, they're super expensive. There are a lot of Andara fakes that are glass that are faked by like tumbling glass stuff. Andaras are very specific stones that have extremely powerful psychic vibrational energy. So if you look all that up, you will see what it is I'm talking about. This is an authentic Andara crystal Scully. Yes, they're master crystals, powerful healing abilities, increased vibration awareness. Absolutely. They are huge when you are looking to be a medium, looking to be a healer, looking to open up your abilities. This is a huge help to do that. Faceted, thank you. Alma, you must be behind me, but I got your thing. Thank you. Okay. Sorry if I'm reaching and grabbing. Oh, the only one I haven't shown yet is Gaius. He has to go last. He's very specific about going last. They have physical and metaphysical. Yes, powers. Yes, absolutely they do. So my dragon skulls and my leader, the leader of my Scully Council, they sit on pyrite moons, just so you can see. Sorry, I brought some of my dragons down, but they sit on pyrite moons. Gaius, this is the leader. He has his own throne. And then the dragon Scullies, they sit on pyrite around him because they are Gaius's protectors. They are protectors of the entire council. But they are tasked with specifically at any cost, if there's any kind of spiritual or psychic attack, they are specifically seated around the leader because their job is to protect Gaius at all costs because he holds the key to all the knowledge. So do you pair them with tarot? Sometimes, yes, absolutely. How much would an Andara stone cost, do you think? An authentic one, about 40, 50 bucks for a stone, for a good sized piece of Andara. I have several different colors. I think I have maybe 4 or 5 Andara pieces, and they should be somewhere, I think. I shouldn't say that because the last Andara stone I actually bought was probably about 10 years ago. An Andara Scully, I'm trying to remember. I know I got a good deal because the woman knew that I was a spiritual teacher, and so she was willing to help me out because she wanted me to have the information. And I think I still paid probably 250 bucks, and that was quite a while ago. So dragons first. This is my blue lace agate dragon. They are definitely there for energy, but their main goal is they are protectors, just like the gargoyles are very protectors. Pyrite. I'm back. I love this family too, Mikey. My pyrite dragon. We're almost done, guys. You're doing awesome. This is, I can't see. This one is, oh, they're both fluorite. Are they? Yes, they are. They're both fluorite. Shut up, Jen. This is fluorite. I'm trying to find the blue. He does have a blue streak in here someplace. I have no idea. You know how, Amanda? Because I'm not reading it. Otherwise, I know me. I know there's stuff I'm going to have to go back and read. But I know me. I have to get through this so I can go to bed because I have got to get up early and start work tomorrow. And then I've got to pack my ass off most of the night tomorrow. Mookite. Mookite. Larvikite. If she can follow this, I would be shocked. Hey! What? do you mean if I can follow it? I can when I watch it back, but you know, see, now you know, Mikey. How hard is it, Mikey, to continue what you're doing if you start reading those comments? How hard is it? Now you know. Ding, ding, ding. The more you know. This is Que Sera. Que Sera. I'm almost done. I'm almost there. Fluorite. This is my other Fluorite. Packing show round 2 tomorrow. Jen can just wear a body cam. Right? Fluorite. And the last dragon is Aventurine, green Aventurine. Look at the flash on her though. I love her. She was like, hey, she was definitely mine. She is a flashy broad. I love her. I meant that we're all over the place. Yeah, sure you meant. I know what you meant, Mikey. That old woman couldn't follow this. I'm teasing. All right, and here is the leader of my council, the end-all be-all. I should be playing music in the background because he really needs music in the background because it's like a presentation when he is shown. And yes, he is like that. His name is Gaius. Here you go. He is the leader. I have to make sure I say that at least 3 times when we are presented. I'm sorry. He is the leader of my council. Now you may say, oh, I don't think I should say that. You may think to yourself, but never say out loud because you do not want Gaius to be upset with you. How can he lead the entire council when he's so small? We don't tell him that he's small. He thinks that he is much bigger than he is. Because his brain and his spiritual psyche are so massive that he has no problem with controlling every member of this council. No problem whatsoever. Just so you know. He's larvicite, the kind of stone he is. Super strong jawline, right? He does. He is very in charge. Yes, he is super mighty. For sure. And he gets all of the accolades that he needs. Believe me, half of these Scullies just do his bidding. Like I swear, I don't bring him with me very often because he's kind of overpowering a lot. And so sometimes, especially now that I'm at the shop, he does not always get along with everyone at the shop. So I don't bring him with me very much. But like other Scullies that I do bring will report back to him, and I will suddenly hear him. Like I'll be in the living room, sitting down in the living room, and I'll be like hearing him go, so I heard that you were fondling all these other skulls today. And I'm like, but I didn't pick any out without consulting you first. I swear. You had innuendos going and I lost it. Yes, he did. Joseph started it all. I will admit to maybe helping out, but Joseph started all of it. Smaller ones tend to have big personalities. It's not the size that matters. That's right. It's my job. That's right. I just found a black obsidian carved toothless dragon from the movie How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, we had them at the shop. Alma, I have a black one and a white one at the new house. Okay, so that is my council. Now you can see like that what's left over is all the things that they sit on. So each one has all kinds of, needs and wants and things that they have to have and all that kind of stuff. One of my calcite skulls doesn't get along with a lot of my other ones. Sherry Bug, you can retrain them. Gaius is not retrainable because he is he's the leader, so he can do what he wants. But I have, like, for instance, Bob had a skull that I brought to my council for a couple months and retrained him. I didn't start it. What? I know you're not saying I started that. Hell no, I didn't start that. Joseph, you just thrown under the bus and dragged behind it. Someone made the sword comment before I did. Excuse me? Take credit, Joseph. That's right. We wouldn't change a thing. That's right. All right, guys. I adore you all. I cannot believe I have been on for over 2 hours. Please, you guys, press the like button on your way out. That will help us to, get more seen. I didn't really pack the rest of these. I have to find more shit to pack. Oh, I have some. So, I will be... Oh, Ashley, I love you, honey. Sending you Reiki. Yes, tomorrow we will maybe pack up my crystal cabinet in the other room. Maybe. All right. I love you. Waking up at 3 a.m. I know. I hope not. I was up late last night, though. I'm so tired. 2 atonements. I'm tired. I have to pack up Agate eventually. I don't think she's going to let me pack her up, though, until like the day before. I love you. Be good. Good night, my loves.